Here's a question from Sid on our Resilient Blue Mountains anchor group. He feels very strongly about this, and I think you may too. Why is there no climate trigger? And how will this law help Australia meet commitments under the Paris Agreement?
This is like going back through the journey to get the legislation passed, and so there was quite public discussion about it. But we've been really clear, there is a separate set of laws called the Safeguard Mechanism, which is specifically about reducing emissions. And so they don't intersect in that way, and that is the position that we put through the Senate. I think we're starting to see, though, that the safeguards mechanism is actually reducing emissions, and that's what we should all be looking at and looking to improve that legislation as it's needed and to speed up what we're doing as we can see the opportunities to do that, because it is urgent. But it requires people who are emitting more than something like 100,000 tonnes annually to be lowering their emissions. So any new projects are covered by it. So it's a totally separate set of legislation that looks after that, and that is how we structurally divided it. And so it wasn't contained in this. And in terms of the Paris agreements, this is less about our emissions. This is more about dealing with the consequences and making sure that we don't see nature going backwards, that we see nature being restored no matter what is going on somewhere else. This set of laws is about nature positive and ensuring that we leave this place better than how we found it.
We do have the safeguard mechanism. That's about existing facilities reducing their emissions. It's not about whether a new facility should be approved, a new coal mine, a new coal power station. Should you approve a new coal-fired power station and then require it to reduce its emissions 1% per year under the safeguard mechanism? No, that's madness. Don't approve the coal power station. There's no federal law for that because we don't have a climate trigger. I think there's a very clear reason we should have one. So why don't we have one? I think we still have an enormously powerful coal and gas lobby in Australia, especially the gas companies in Western Australia who had a lot of public pressure on the WA Premier and the Prime Minister. That's the reality of our democracy in Australia, and we should be aware of that.
We should also note that everything that's been approved that was mentioned earlier was an expansion to an existing one, and it falls under the safeguards mechanism. So the safeguards mechanism is covering what we're seeing. And wouldn't we all love just to say, let's end it tomorrow, but we also want to see the lights on, and the quicker we speed up renewables, the quicker that's going to happen.